Divine Feminine, what's up? Welcome to my channel and my Trippin' or Not Tarot. My name is Cockfrost, but you could call me the Ghetto Nun. I'm here to do a what the fuck is up with you for the next 7 days reading. I do cuss in my readings and give no fucks about it, so if you do, please get the fuck on. I do start all my cards out upright in my deck. I don't believe in starting out with reversals because that's some bullshit. Also, I pre-shuffle, lay some cards out just to see what's going on with you. Please keep in mind this may or may not resonate with every single Divine Feminine. Give no fidnucks. Info for private readings will be below the video. Let's get started. Divine Feminine, I asked what energy you're going to be in for the next 7 days, right? You got the Fool with sudden wealth and Ray Charles. You got the Strength card with the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords, because you know I had to clarify that shit, came out with the Marriage card and fucking Tatiana and shit, right? Debbie, Harry, Blondie. Page of Swords. Got the Pathway that clarified that. Then you got the Lovers with the Devil card. Your shit got kind of ill, but not really though. Devil, Lovers. The Lovers got clarified with the Mature Woman. The Devil got clarified with Johnny Cash, okay? Off top, Divine Feminine, you could be a air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Leo, I see out here, Gemini, Capricorn. For Gemini, for sure, of course, with the air sign, but for sure, Capricorn, Leo, for sure. All right, so Divine Feminine, your energy for the next 7 days, right? I kind of got to start in the middle. Y'all know I can't start from the beginning and shit. So basically, I feel like it's a lot of resistance going on. This is the energy. You're going to be like putting all your superpowers to work. Like this is the energy you're going to be in for the next 7 days, Divine Feminine. I feel like you're going to be restricting yourself from doing a lot of shit that you used to do. Mainly, it's like fucking with, this could be Divine Masculine, or it could just be fucking with somebody that's already fucking with somebody else. I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because Tatiana came up on top and we talking about you, right? So we can't turn into Tatianas just because the Divine Masculine ain't around and shit and we out here just wrecking other relationships, y'all. We can't do that shit. Like, not as a Divine Feminine, you can't. As a karmic, sure. You know what I'm saying? Go have fun, right? Go ruin your life and other people's, right? But as a divine, you can't. That's why she got this crown on and this infinity symbol. Like, I feel like you held to a different standard, Divine Feminine. So that's why you're going to have to restrict yourself. That's the energy going to be in. But I think you're going to do the shit, honestly, because the Strength card, this Seven of Swords came out to clarify the Strength card. The Strength card came out first. You know what I mean? So I feel like y'all going to do that shit. I just feel like the opportunities are there. There's so many opportunities to be a Tatiana out here. And I totally get that shit. Not saying out here saying you fucking and sucking and shit, but you know what I'm saying? Just involved with, you know what I'm saying, in situations with people that you like have already surpassed that shit. It's like, I'm bored, fuck it, I'll go out with Rick. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't even waste your motherfucking time if you really don't like Rick like that. Like, he full of drama too, yo. He full of drama too. Like, so why even do it? You're trying to restrict yourself from hanging out with people like that. I think it's out of boredom. Divine Feminine is what I'm picking up on. It's lonely. It's not lonely. I keep saying that. And I don't mean to say that. You are alone a lot as a divine counterpart, period, dude. Ain't nobody on your fucking level. So who the fuck can you kick it with? Nobody. You know what I'm saying? Maybe one or two. And even if you do, it ain't like you really talking about all this shit. It's just because they cool as fuck. You know what I'm saying? You kind of prefer to be by yourself, but you kind of fucking don't. You know what I'm saying? With this Page of Swords and this Pathway card. It's all about learning. You in the energy of like just learning some shit. Like, I want to find out everything I fucking can about being a divine and going towards this fucking light. Which is why, this is why I know that you fucking do have the strength to restrict yourself from the Seven of Swords, because your eyes are on the prize, lady. Your eyes on the prize, Divine Feminine. You know, do you know where you're going to? Yes, you do, Divine Feminine. Yes, the fuck you do. This could have been the Queen of Swords, but remember when I told y'all in that twin flame reading, a few days ago when I did the back down memory lane, right? We in the learning stage. This is where we are now. So I'm glad this Page of Swords comes out because this still clarifies on where we are now. We just know we going straight. Going forward this way, we know we going straight. The Fool. The Fool is headed towards out of this whole spread, away from the curve. Like, everything that you learned is like in this pack, Divine Feminine, that this Fool is holding. I swear that's what I keep getting. Everything that you learn. It's powerful what's in that pack. It may not look like it's much, but what's in that pack is like hella powerful. Just like the Ark of the Covenant, right? What's in there? The tablets from Moses. I think the manna that fell from heaven. And something else is in the Ark of the Covenant, what they say that was in the Bible. It wasn't something all, you know what I'm saying? All like crazy. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't jewels and gold and, you know what I'm saying? Like shit that would be valuable to anybody else, right? But it is valuable. I cannot remember what the other stuff is in the Ark of the Covenant. If somebody knows, please tell me. I know it's a jar of manna. I know it's the broken tablets from Moses, and it's something else. Whoever knows, please let me know. Drop a comment, G. I like to use my lifeline, okay? The fool got clarified with sudden wealth and with Ray Charles. I know you walking by total blind faith, right? They say the fool is the faith card, right, Divine Feminine? We know Ray Charles is blind, right? This shit was pretty fucking self-explanatory. Blind faith, right? Having blind faith is going to get you sudden wealth, Divine Feminine. That's because just trusting in God and trusting in yourself, G. Who else can you trust in? Ain't nobody gonna disappoint you like you gonna disappoint you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody else to blame if you disappointing yourself. So it's just like I might as well walk out on blind faith. Honestly, Divine Feminine, because you listening to other people and shit ain't worked for you yet. You know what I'm saying? So doing the research, Page of Swords on your own and shit, and following that light and shit that you see, your own light, whatever the hell it is and shit, that's gotten you way further than where the fuck you been with other people and shit. So that's why you're using blind faith. The shit done worked out. The shit done worked out. You know what I'm saying? And because shit done worked out, here come that negative shit. You know what I'm saying? Seven of Swords, but you strong. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you got to fight. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no just all peace battle. You got to be able to do both, dude. Get you somebody that can do both, right? You got to be a fucking Black Beetle and shit. Anyway, got the Lovers with the mature woman. I feel like the energy that you in, Divine Feminine, I feel like you get going a little hard on yourself. Like with all this research and this learning and you finding yourself, I feel like you are being a little hard on yourself. I feel like you kind of blame yourself for relationships that you've been in and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because we're all divine now, like I told you, we all been Tatianas and shit. Let's be 100, right? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. We all have. I feel like you kind of like now, like, how could I be with somebody like that? How could I, you know what I'm saying? How could I, with Johnny Cash, we got married in a fever. I feel like a nostalgic vibe, Divine Feminine, like you thinking about past relationships, even with Divine Masculine. You know what I'm saying? That's why you like restricting yourself, I feel, from this marriage card and being Tatiana with the Seven of Swords, because you like, it's almost like, I don't want to say embarrassment, Divine Feminine, because it's not that. It's more so like, what the fuck was I thinking? You know what I'm saying? A mature woman would have like vetted a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Saw what his beliefs are, what the fuck he doing and shit. The energy shifted. That's all. You just learning. Like I told you, Divine Feminine, shit, better late than never, mommy. Shit, now we know. We know what we do want. Shit, ain't no use in fucking crying over spilled milk. This might as well be the fucking Five of Cups with Johnny Cash. Like, it's some stupid shit. You got involved in some shit quick and fast. We got married in a fever. Lust took control of a lot of us with this devil card. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. Shit. We better now. We wiser now. Mature woman with the Lover's card. I told you, this where you were. You know what I'm saying? This where you came from. But this where you are, Divine Feminine, with the mature woman and the fucking Lover's card. That's what's in that. Shit. But I feel a lot of, like resistance, Divine Feminine, but in a good way. It's like almost like you know you being tested. You know what I'm saying? This Page of Swords looks like somebody to me that looks like that's saying it can't be this easy to walk down this road. Like there's got to be some shit lurking in the fucking dark. You know what I'm saying? There has to be. It's like you on your toes, Divine Feminine. You expect to be tested because now you know you one of God's chosen. Excuse me. Everybody that's one of God's chosen they've all been tested. There's no way around it. You know what I'm saying? There's no way around it. You got to fight that shit. You got to slay them damn demons. The shit gonna pop out on you, but you got to be ready. Shit. You'll be ready. You got this shit. This the energy that you in. You got blind faith that you'll make it to the end of the fucking light. You know what I'm saying? You motherfucking Tangina and Carol Ann and shit and Poltergeist and shit. You will make it to the end of the light and shit. You will. Shit. Fuck of that. Anyway. Let's see how you feel about yourself, Divine Feminine. How's Divine Feminine feel about herself? Five of Cups. See, I told you that shit might as well been the Five of Cups with the Devil card and fucking Johnny Cash. Dude, that's who the fuck you were, Divine Feminine. I feel like some of y'all, honestly, there's a small group of y'all that feel like this because some of y'all do want to run back to Divine Masculine. I'm going to keep it 100 on that shit too. Seven of Swords with the marriage card. Some of y'all do want to run back to Divine Masculine. Just be like, fuck it, I'm going to be Tatiana. Shit, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, just know the consequences that come with that, Divine Feminine. I want you to, like, ask yourself, how do you feel when you leave? You know what I'm saying? It's like getting high on some shit. Not on some weed shit, but like on some real shit. Like, yeah, it's fun now, but that coming down shit is awful, right? Like a fucking bad hangover and shit. You doing that shit is like a bad hangover, divine feminine. For the group of y'all that just say, fuck it, I'm gonna go fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? It is. I'm gonna clarify and see what this 5 of Cups is. 7 of Cups, so shit. Some of y'all are confused. I feel like this is a different group for some reason. I don't know. This is like a big change from the divine feminines that I've had, the divine feminine readings that I've had in the past. It's a big change because this is how you feel about yourself. This is a confused group right here. This is 5 of Cups, 7 of Cups here. Wheel of Fortune. Let me clarify this 5 of Cups. Because this could go a totally different way, but then again, one on the 5 of Cups. House. Okay. Yeah. All right. So look, divine feminine, this house card with this 5 of Cups, it just lets me know that you feel lonely, G. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers don't understand this shit. They don't get this shit. The house card to me is like family, friends, motherfuckers that should know you, but you realize they really fucking don't. Y'all really ain't got shit in common at all. Like motherfuckers you done known all your life. Like, damn, that relationship is just like basura, garbage and shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, now what? 7 of Cups? Like, now what the fuck is supposed to go on? Like, I know this is my destiny, but am I destined to be fucking alone? Like, no friends, no family, no divine masculine? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, where's my shit, right? I get you, divine feminine. I hear you. But I feel like it's going to be better in the long run. You got other shit to focus on because the Seas Candies lady with the buff-ass arms came out, the occupation card. You can't worry about all that shit, G. That's why that's why the energy's got to be this fool up here with Ray Charles, blind faith. You know what I'm saying? Mourning over this shit, your friends and shit, and family and past relationships and all that shit is not having blind faith because that's basically you saying, well, I don't believe I'm going to get some shit that's better. So you mourn over the shit that you lost, right? That's what this shit is. I ain't saying that it's easy to get over that shit. Fuck, it's motherfuckers we known on all our life. I'm just reading the motherfucking cards and telling you what the fuck they saying. Trust me, it's easier read than done. You know what I'm saying? Not said, but read. Trust me. You know what I mean? So I know because you're like, damn, am I destined to just do all the motherfucking work, like everything by myself? Like, what's going on, right? Just curious, divine feminine. You have no clue what's going on. You don't. But you really do, though. But you don't, though, because you Page of Swords with the pathway. We ain't Queen of Swords or King of Swords yet, so really we don't, but we do. It's almost like we got enough to walk down here, but we probably gonna get fucked up walking down this damn pathway. We'll make it to the end, but we ain't even really fully equipped. But shit, the walk starts now. You know what I'm saying? We don't have time to turn into full-grown King of Swords, Queen of Swords type shit. We live in today. So it's like, shit, we'll grow up on the fucking way. You know what I'm saying? We'll learn on the fucking way, divine feminine. And it's sad. It is, because you don't know what's coming. You know what I'm saying? You done gave up a lot of shit, lost a lot of people and shit. And you like, okay, if I take this path, what's to come? I'm confused. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, it's just hard work. It's hard work and I don't see shit. Wheel of Fortune. But you feel like it's the right thing to do, divine feminine, with that Wheel of Fortune card. Shit, I don't fucking know neither. We like them 4 little kids on fucking Stand By Me and shit. It's just a whole big ass group of us. And we going to go see a damn dead body, but we don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, we only got 83 cents, 4 Cokes, 5 bologna sandwiches that we gonna have to cut into like 26, you know what I'm saying? Cubes of 26 and shit, each sandwich and shit, just so we can survive. Like, I have no fucking clue, y'all. I'm with y'all. I'm just going to go see what's down there and shit. What was that little dead kid's name? Ray Brewer and shit? I'm with y'all to go see Ray Brewer and shit. And this is here is like Kiefer Sutherland and like the little hood crew that they had and shit. You know what I'm saying? All that shit that you're going to have to slay going down this. The trains come in, you know what I'm saying? All kind of crazy shit. The leeches in the fucking pond or in the swamp, all that shit. Y'all remember that movie? Such a fucking great movie. Wheel of Fortune. When the night, boom, boom, has come. I know y'all heard that shit. Yeah. You just know this. It's just like, you just gotta go divine feminine. Toil and labor is something that you don't want to do. But the Wheel of Fortune is like, it's turning. You know what I'm saying? It's turning. It's like, it's nothing you can do. It's your fucking job as a divine to keep the wheel turning, to keep the shit moving. You know what I mean? Like, you are literally on a mission, divine feminine. It's sad. That's why I'm telling y'all in that story when that one reading that I did when I said, let the dead bury the dead, it's the same shit. I'm gonna reiterate that shit. When that dude wanted to roll out with Jesus or whatever, and he was like, oh, I want to roll with you. And then he like, but my father just died. I got to go back and go bury my father. Remember, I told you he had to make the potato salad and shit. And Jesus was like, well, I mean, shit, let the dead bury the dead. You either rocking with me or not. Like, this shit is like, you're going to lose a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? You got to leave. You have no mother, no father, no brother, no sister no more. Basically is what he said. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. You know what I mean? I am the only one, basically, which is what Jesus was saying in reference to God. You know what I mean? That's a whole nother story. But I believe God is the one. You know what I mean? Period. I believe Jesus was a teacher. You know what I mean? An ascended master for sure. But God is the one. Period. Anyway, y'all, it's lonely, y'all, or you're going to be alone, period. But it's not a forever thing, y'all. It's new to us. You know what I'm saying? We always been surrounded by people. The crazy shit about it is, Divine Feminine, is like you actually feel better. Am I right? Like with your life, where you are right now and everything, but you still alone. So it's like you kind of got to weigh that shit. Like, would I rather be surrounded by a bunch of people and not have all the knowledge that I have? Or would I rather be alone and keep learning and shit? Because God has a chosen. Believe that. He don't teach everybody all the shit that we fucking know. Half the shit that we know, we ain't even discussing on this fucking tarot shit, because it's just shit that come to us in our fucking meditation, where you just been taught some shit that you couldn't even explain to a motherfucker if you wanted to. You know what I'm saying? So I'll never be able to tell you guys the depths of my soul and my mind and shit, because I don't really feel like he would even let me explain it. You know what I mean? Like, he lets me go as far as I can, but same shit with y'all. Like, some of that shit, sealed documents that only y'all can see. You know what I'm saying? Can't explain that shit to nobody. That shit can't all be learned. You know what I'm saying? And Joni Mitchell never lied. Joni Mitchell came out on top of the house and the 5 of Cups and shit. It's just like, this just confirms and shit that what I'm saying, y'all feel alone and shit. Even at home, y'all feel alone. Even around people, y'all feel alone. Because you're not them people no more. That's why I be telling y'all about dying to the flesh and shit. That's because that shit don't fucking matter no more. You know what I'm saying? My homeboy hit me up like, you want to smoke a blunt? Like, nah, not really. Like, number one, I always keep that good. So smoking a blunt to me is like, leaving my house for what? You know what I mean? Or are you coming over for what? It just seemed pointless. You know what I'm saying? That's that 7 of Swords shit with the strength card. Resisting shit that you used to do just because motherfuckers is just like bored. I could have said, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't my weed. I could have smoked some free weed for sure. But like, why? You know what I'm saying? How was that going to leave me feeling when that motherfucker left or I finished smoking the blunt? Like, hungry. I ain't learned shit. You know what I'm saying? I fucking got high. I'm thirsty. Like, and I'm going back home to do the same shit. I just lost out on a fucking hour and a half and shit, smoking with somebody not doing shit, but I could have been smoking at my motherfucking house doing some shit. You feel what I'm saying, Divine Feminine? You're going to be alone, G. This is how you feel about yourself. Don't trip, crip. You good. 7 of Cups with the occupation card. I just heard Shantae Moore. It's all right, it's all right. Remember that song? Wasn't that one of her first songs? Everything is all right. Fucking Elton John. Why he come out here? Why he here? Why he here? I fucking can't stand this fucking card, y'all. Y'all know he give me the fucking heebie-jeebies and shit. But I did say we going to see a dead body, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to see a dead body? Shit. 9 of Cups. 7 of Cups. That's basically where you feel like you have no clue how you feel about yourself, Divine Feminine. No clue. Remember I told you Elton John has on these fucking rose-colored glasses and shit. We trying to be happy and positive and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the rose-colored glasses. We trying to see the light at the end of the tunnel, right? We trying to see shit positively and for what it is and shit and all that shit, and just kind of take the, you know what I'm saying, what they say? Take the bitter with the sweet. I just heard Jermaine Jackson say, y'all kick it today. Don't take it personal. Take the bitter with the sweet. Easy come, easy go, right? You're going to be losing shit. You confused. Like, what the fuck? Everything am I losing? Am I going to get it back, right? You trying to stay positive, Divine Feminine, with this Elton John card. You still working at it. That's what's up. That's what faith is, Divine Feminine. Believing in what you can't see. If we could see the shit, how the fuck could you call it faith, G? Like, you couldn't. You could not even do it. Nobody said that shit was easy. You know what I'm saying? And nobody said that shit was easy. And nobody said that shit was going to happen overnight. I ain't never read that shit in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? I heard they take your order. You know what I'm saying? I heard they take your order or whatever, but I don't know how long it takes for the chef to cook it. But I know it's going to come eventually. That's all I know. So it's like, Shit, how hungry are you, right? How hungry are you? You hungry enough to wait on this blessing? You gonna be alone. Shit, other people may leave you. Like, I ain't fucking sitting in this diner and shit. You ordered this shit 3 years ago. Like, when I could easily go down the street and shit to up Chuck's, you know what I'm saying? Up Chuck's wagon and shit and go find me a karmic or go find me something to just satisfy me in the meantime and shit, right? It's because you got impatient and shit. That's not having faith. That's being impatient. Like, fuck this shit. I'm gonna go do what the fuck I want to do. You gonna be alone because people ain't gonna wait around with you for this meal. But it's gonna be the best meal you ever had, Divine Feminine. You get my drift, G? You get my drift? That's what I'm saying. Eventually, you just end up going down this path by yourself. Like, you can't help it. You can't take nobody with you. Unfortunately, it's sad. It really, really is. A lot of us, shit, we can't even take Divine Masculine with us. I don't see him out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna ask how he feels about you and all that shit, but I don't see him out here, which lets me know that your path has nothing to do with this motherfucker now. You know what I'm saying? If anything, you looking at that shit like, I really don't even want to fuck with him neither. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, I kind of don't. We got kind of married in a fever. We got involved real fast. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know myself like I know myself now type shit. Now I do. Like, what the fuck was I thinking? Like, I want my Nipsey, right? Everybody want a Nipsey now. I feel you, shit. I already told y'all what was popping. Shit. I feel you. How's Divine Masculine feeling about Divine Feminine? Divine Feminine, I'm sorry, you could be a water sign as well. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Out here. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. 3 of Pentacles, how he feels about you. I told you, that motherfucker want to do business. Same shit like last time. And especially if you on that grind and you chasing that bag, Divine Feminine, who else gonna be with you? Ain't nobody gonna chase the bag like you. Because now the bag is coming a little easy to you. You know what I mean? It's almost like manna from heaven. The shit's just falling out the fucking sky. You know what I'm saying? Opportunities are just falling out the fucking sky. You don't want nobody there to help you collect that shit no how. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you gotta pick. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't be there and receive all the blessings and then when you get bored, go fucking around with the commoners and shit outside the palace. That's basically what this is, Divine Feminine. You tired and you bored of being queen. You know what I mean? Because you've been like separated from the commoners and shit. But that's what that shit is. Queens can't kick it outside, G. Queens can't be all out and be Tatiana and do all that shit. It's lonely. Queens walk alone. They really do. You know what I'm saying? And they got like little royal cabinets and shit. But we ain't even there yet. We ain't even hit queen and king. We queens in training and shit on that like divine shit when it comes to God. You know what I mean? Like we still learning. So can't nobody be there to distract us at all. But here comes Divine Masculine. He like, well, let's do business, right? 2 of Swords came out. I just dropped it on the floor, but it did fall on the table, so I'm going to keep this one. 2 of Swords with this 3 of Pentacles. He just don't know how to work it out. Beyonce, can we work it out? Like I said, motherfucker just want to get back together. Back together again. Judgment card. You know what I'm saying? He just don't know how. How? He Native American. How? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all. Love yas. He just don't know how to do it, Divine Feminine. Same shit. He just want to work that shit out. 2 of Swords. He could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I say Libra with this Judgment card, especially with this Judication card, as that shit just flew out. Aquarius, Gemini. Thief card. Came out with this Judication card on the 2 of Swords. He trying to figure out how to win you back, steal you away from somebody. Some of y'all done got with motherfuckers and they like, oh, to the no, to the no, right? I feel anger with this combination here a little bit. Like, I feel a little frustration. You know, like back in the day when you about to get in a fight and you start crying and shit, but it's not because you like scared. Remember kids be like, why you crying? Why you crying if you ain't, you know what I'm saying? You be like, motherfucker, I'm mad. You know what I'm saying? Like my tears, my eyes are about to well up right now. Divine Feminine is what I'm feeling with these 2 combinations. It's almost like there's gotta be a way, but you get so frustrated that you like want to cry and shit. So you do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because you stuck. This is how you feel about you. Shit. Motherfucker want to cry. He want to windmill a motherfucker. Shit. And he want to cry. Shit. Sound about right to me. One on the Judgment card. Sounds like something we can work with in my Jasmine Guy voice. Message of concern in the privileged lady. Yeah. His eyes are welling up and shit because this is funny because 2 keep flying out for each card with this Judgment card here. Because he want to send a message. It's the same fucking shit all the fucking time. Every 7 days. It's the same shit. This is how you gonna feel about you for the next 7 days, Divine Feminine. Like he want to fucking send a message and can't. So his eyes gonna well up with tears because he tired of fucking waiting, okay? Do we get that shit? I'm kind of like tired of talking about this motherfucker, but I do it for y'all, shit, really, because shit ain't changed. I mean, we'll see what he's on tomorrow and shit type shit, but I mean, in regards to you, I feel like it's going to always be the same. In regards to himself, yeah, shit's probably going to change and switch up. But in regards to you, why would it switch up? It's the same shit. He's supposed to be like this. He's supposed to be like Pavlov's dog and shit. If y'all don't know what that is, hashtag Pavlov's dog. P-A-V as in Victor, L-O-V as in Victor, dog. Woof. Three of Pentacles. Child and coffin. The dead has arisen, right? We went from a child to basically, so from young to old, right? This motherfucker, like, I feel like he's got this, or divine masculine, excuse me. Give no fucks about the gender, Caitlyn Jenner, okay? I don't. I love you all. Shit, I don't give a fuck. Three of Pentacles, right? I feel like it's almost like the Lazarus effect. It's like a motherfucker want to redo, a restart button. This how he feel. That's why he frustrated and his eyes are welling up with tears, because it's frustrating to think, like, I feel like a lot of y'all have known each other. This group I'm picking up on, known each other for a long time with this child card and this coffin card. This group of divine feminine or divine masculines and divine feminines have either been married or been together, got children, known each other for years, grew up together, some shit like that in this group. Don't have to be, but I'm picking up on that really strong with this child in this coffin card. It's almost like, you know what I mean? Like, we should be able to work this shit out. We come a long way. You know what I'm saying? Like, we done grew up together type shit is what I'm feeling and shit. So that would explain why the eyes are welling up with tears and shit. I mean, if it's like that, you know what I'm saying? If y'all motherfuckers just met, I don't know, look, I didn't even ask shit. And look, fucking Joker came out. Y'all know Joker. David Bowie is my damn stop smoking, none. David Bowie is my divine masculine card. Y'all know this. This fell out right when I was just getting ready to shuffle the shit. The motherfucker ready. Tevin Campbell. You know I'm ready to love you forever. One on this message. I want to see what this music message is that makes his eyes well up. It's like, I feel like this message has already been written, divine feminine. Divine masculine, I feel like, has already written this message to you. It's just a matter of when, or does it sound right? It's almost like the motherfucker letting other people hear it. Like, what you think about this, bro? Like, dearest Delilah. And they're like, I think you should start over. Like, it's a little off, G. They take that shit from him and ball that shit up. You need to calm fuck down. I feel like he's asking people questions and shit, and they're like, man, you thinking way too hard about this shit. Is what I'm picking up on divine masculine. It's like, this motherfucker making this shit complicated, divine feminine. This is how he feels about you, though. Judgment card, privileged lady. John Lennon. I don't know why I just heard, even though he does not sing this, but sometimes this song comes out when he comes out. Clowns never laughed before. Beanstalks never grew. Remember when he in the fucking Brady movie and shit, when that motherfucker Greg wanted to write that love song and shit to that girl. And that shit, that's what he said. Like, if you got some shit divine, if you got a text divine feminine and you open that shit up and it said clowns never laughed before, beanstalks never grew, you probably would get mad because you would totally read into that shit with your divine mind. You'd be like, is this motherfucker calling me a clown and saying I ain't never grew up, right? This is, at least that's how I would take it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck does this shit mean? You know what I mean? Like, reading too deep into the shit. He thinking too deep and we reading too deep. You know what I'm saying? But we still Page of Swords. You know what I'm saying? We don't fucking know. So we cautious about everything. We resist everything. Strength card with the Seven of Swords. Motherfucker, be careful. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like divine masculine is being led to ball that whack ass note up and just be himself. You know what I'm saying? The big boy's gonna wash himself now, in my Leonardo DiCaprio voice in What's Eating Gilbert Grape, right? Anyway, that's how the fuck he feel. That shit's funny. Let's see how he thinks you feel about him. How does divine masculine think divine feminine feels about him? And then we gonna get back to us like we normally do. Eight of Cups, bye, 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 right? Same shit, divine feminine. Our shit don't change in the convent. Our shit really don't. Welcome to all the newcomers, because I feel like it's a few of y'all in here. You may have to start the training course from the beginning, say like a month or two ago. When you get time, you can join in with us right now. But I suggest y'all go back, you know what I mean, and check the other Divine Feminine videos to get like, you know what I'm saying, a whole big broad scope. Because I don't really date shit. My shit's always going to be relevant. You know what I'm saying? It's always going to be something behind it. Not to be like that, but I'm just saying if you just join in, that's what you should do. Page of Wands reverse. So that came out with the fucking 8 of Cups and the Page of Wands reverse. Divine Feminine, you could be, like I said, a water sign. Fire sign just popped out. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Leo was out here for sure already. Yeah. Shit, you walked away and ain't fucking turned around. Yeah, the world. Ooh, they can talk all they want to, but the world still goes around and round, right? Oh, well, motherfucker, sayonara. Please don't step on the daisies on your way out, right? Shit, I don't know why Tevin Campbell was prevalent today. Is he all right? I know he been talking shit lately. Like, Tevin, if you don't sit your ass down. Tevin a little rider and shit, though. Tevin sticking up for everybody and shit. He done became a little activist and shit. But Tevin got some cuts, though. My favorite Tevin Campbell song is that one where every time I want to fucking tell y'all some shit, I can never fucking do it. So I'm going to move on. Nope, it's not Can We Talk. Whoever just said that. Imprisonment card came out with the Page of Wands reverse. Man, shit, shut him down, right? You shut this motherfucker down. This how he think you feel about him, Divine Feminine. You want no parts. I want seats taken, right? Don't sit here. You can't sit here and shit type shit. You can't sit with us, Divine Feminine. Is how he thinks you feel about him and shit. Which makes sense why he's trying to send you this clowns never laughed before beanstalks never grew ass text message and shit, because it's like he doesn't know, or Divine Masculine doesn't know where to start. You know what I mean? And his eyes are welling up with tears because you have left, right? He has been locked the fuck out, right? Tevin Campbell, the world, endings, shit. I mean, damn, that's pretty self-explanatory. This how he think you feel about him, Divine Feminine. Just in case you were wondering, he feel alone without you. You feel alone. Do you see the difference about y'all? This is somebody that feels lonely, though. I'm going to tell you why. Divine Masculine feels lonely because he's focused on you, on sending you this message. So he's lonely because he's lost in love on some New Edition shit, right? I can't live without you type shit, right? He lost in love. You feel alone because you losing a whole lot of shit as far as people, relationships, things that don't really interest or tickle your fancy anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's like you like a fucking newborn and shit. You know what I'm saying? With no parents, you know what I'm saying? Nobody to guide you or nothing. That's how I feel anyway. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker down here is lonely. It's a difference. You still going forward. This motherfucker stuck. Because he think you just done locked them out. And he's seeing you on the go up tour 2019. Look. Message came out. Message, right? But let me tell y'all this. Let's say Divine Feminine, right? Let's say you are this badass bitch, right? But like, let's say you like this big time like celebrity or whatever, right? And let's say before you became this big time celebrity, when you were trying to make it, Divine Masculine was your manager. Let me be your manager, right? On some twisted shit. He was your manager and shit, or Divine Masculine, whatever the fuck, okay? Was your manager, and they just hounded you. They didn't treat you right. Like, you need to step up. You need to do them steps. Like, they didn't really believe in you. You were more like they saw the potential, but they didn't really do shit to like push the shit. You know what I'm saying? They were like, if the motherfucker make it, cool. If the motherfucker don't, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting my 30 fucking % type shit, a greedy motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So eventually you fired this motherfucker, and they was like, well, fuck you, the manager, right? Divine Masculine's like, well, fuck you, bitch. You know what I mean? That's why you ain't never gonna make it, right? In that what movie was that with Michael Jackson? He was like, you ain't nothing. You ain't nothing, right? And bad and shit. I think that's what it was, right? That's how the Divine Masculine, AKA the fucking manager, is talking to you, your music manager, whatever. He telling you ain't shit, you ain't gonna be shit, your mama ain't shit, none of that shit, right? So you like, okay, well, fuck you, you fired, motherfucker, right? At that time, you really ain't got shit, Divine Feminine. You up and coming and shit, you doing little shows and shit, but you ain't that motherfucker yet. And then all of a sudden, boom! You blow the fuck up, Divine Feminine, on whatever level whatever it is that you do, period. You just became that motherfucking whatever you do. I'm using this as an example. You ain't got to be a celebrity. You a celebrity to this motherfucker, period, whatever the fuck you doing, okay? He watching this shit from the fucking TV now, Divine Feminine. That's the closest he gonna ever fucking get to you. That's why he trying to sing you clowns never laughed before and beanstalks never grew. It's motherfucking fan mail. You know what I'm saying? That's why you reading this shit. Like, oh my God. Like, oh my, message of concern. Oh my goodness. You know what I mean? Like, you would. That's why. Message. Like, I'm so glad I left. Oh my God, there's something wrong with this dude, right? This is how he think you feel about him and shit. It's this type of shit. So he wouldn't know what to send you because remember, he didn't believe in you. He told you you wasn't going to be this motherfucker and you kind of are now. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Girl, how about now? How about now, girl? What about now, girl? How about now? Right? On that Drake shit. What on this message in this Eight of Cups? Michael Jackson. Beat it, beat it. That shit always comes out, especially with the Eight of Cups and shit. For real. This is how he think you feel about him. Beat it. Eight of Cups, message of concern. Just message, right? Hope you got it, right? I'm sending him it ain't even 4 pages. Beat it can be written on a Post-it. You ain't even gotta put that shit in no motherfucking envelope. You can stick that shit on that motherfucker forehead. Boop, right? Beat it, right? Put the beat it sign on his back. Kick me and beat it, right? Eight of Cups, Michael Jackson with the message. Wow. Yeah. I heard that shit too. Remember, because I told you about the manager, right? Him talking shit to you, Divine Feminine, like not really believing in you that you was really that bitch when you was that bitch that whole time, right? You want to be starting something. You got to be starting something. I said, you want to be starting something. You got to be starting something. It's too high to get over. You're too low to get under. You're stuck in the middle, right? That's how you was feeling. If you can't have a baby, or if you can't feed your baby, then don't have a baby, right? All the motherfucking beds that you made, Divine Masculine, got a lie in them. If you can't feed your baby, then don't have a baby. What is it? Someone's always... Y'all know that shit. Damn, I'm gonna have to... You just got to be starting something. Damn, I have to jam that shit when we fucking get off this shit. Motherfuckers. Otis Redding. Let's see. This came out on top of the imprisonment card in the Page of Wands reverse. This is how he thinks you feel about him. Yeah, you would feel like this. You was the fucking big time celebrity now and you fired him because the manager didn't believe in you. It's like, look, how about now? Right? On that Drake shit. How about now, girl? What about now, girl? How about now? Basically, how you feeling about that shit now? Yeah, I don't even need to go no more into this shit. It's almost kind of sad because it's almost like he has egg on his face. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh well, moving on. Anyway. Move all that shit up. What does Divine Feminine need to be aware of for the next 7 days? 2 of Cups, look. That's what you need to be aware of? Damn. But it's true, though. You would be tempted with this, right, Divine Feminine? Because we were talking about you feeling alone, right? So what would come and tempt you? You know what I'm saying? What would the evil one come and send to tempt you when you feel alone? Motherfucking relationship. Shit. That's what. Pavlov's dog. Shit, that go for us too. 10 of Cups. This is what you need to be aware of, Divine Feminine. What kind of shiznit is this, right? We're going to have to clarify. I still feel like it's a trick behind it. I do. That's why. Because the thing you want the most. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles. I'm going to tell you why. Because you should never have to question if something is true. Not at this point. Because we have discernment now. So if we got to start questioning shit like, well, maybe this. And if you're saying maybe, the cake ain't ready. You know what I'm saying? If you jiggling, that motherfucker still wet in the middle. Or you put a toothpick in the middle and it still got batter on the end. It ain't ready, G. It's not. Put that shit back in the oven. 9 of Cups. Look at all these damn cups. This is what you need to be aware of. I don't like that this 2 of Pentacles just came out. So you got 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups. What you need to be aware of. What kind of shiznit is this? One on this 2 of Pentacles. Despair. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. If you questioning some, I feel like you're going to be tempted this weekend, or excuse me, the next 7 days, Divine Feminine, with like relationships, fucking overindulging and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like meeting people that you be like, well, maybe this is the one. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this is my soulmate. Maybe this, maybe that. It's trying to drive you crazy and shit because that's the one thing you're looking for is you like LL Cool J. When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the wall and in the back of my mind, I hear my conscience call telling me I need a, y'all know the rest. For the telling me I need a girl who's as sweet as a dove. For the first time in my life, I see I need love. There I was, giggling about the past or whatever it is. Y'all know, I don't know, my mind always go blank when I do the readings and shit. And then when the shit come on the radio, I know all that shit word for word. It makes me look so dumb sometimes. Anyway, moving on. Two of Pentacles with this despair card. That's what I'm saying. It's that I need love vibe. You know what I'm saying? Be aware of that shit. You got it. Don't forget that you are love. You are as in not Loved. You are loved. Of course you are that, but I'm saying you are love. You know what I'm saying? That's what you are. You are the epitome of that shit. So let's say if love was a person, right? You would be that motherfucker. So if you think about it, really, Divine Feminine, if love were a person, that would probably be the most unloved person in the world because they are love. You know what I'm saying? How can you love when love is love? You feel what I'm saying? I hope I didn't lose y'all with that. But it's like if you are that, how can you receive that when you are that? Which lets me know it's your job to love others right now, Divine Feminine. Right now. You heard me say right now. I feel like you on this damn mission up here with this Page of Swords and this Pathway card. You know what I'm saying? It ain't time about that. It's not time for that shit. You know, if anything, you supposed to be loving shit on the way while you going. You know what I'm saying? Helping other motherfuckers. Really, that's how you learning and shit. It's not really about you and self-gratification right now with this Nine of Cups. You can't. You can't do it right now. This is what you need to be aware of. So now I see why this is out here because you're going to be tempted with it. You know what I mean? You're going to want it real bad. You're going to see it everywhere probably. You're going to see people holding hands with their kids and shit or people out at restaurants or on dates and shit. You know what I mean? Like, and you're going to be like, well, where the fuck is mine? I just keep hearing LL Cool J. I need love. Don't worry about that shit, Divine Feminine. You are love. Don't forget, love is, you know what I'm saying? Love is going to be alone. Because it's love's job to love everybody else. You know what I mean? Which is kind of fucked up. But I mean, is you divine or not? You know what I mean? It's a sacrifice to be divine. It ain't got shit to do with divine masculine. I just believe that God's going to bless us, right? For sacrificing ourselves to love others. And he just going to just lay it on us where we end up getting all that shit. 10 of Cups. You know what I'm saying? No matter what the fuck this damn spread said, no matter what. 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups is out here, which means this is what I need to be aware of. Don't worry about it, because guess what? Shit's already ours. That's why we ain't got to worry. This is why we got to be aware of it. Be aware if it's coming to you and you got to like feel like, when you start having to question it, Divine Feminine, and it's making you feel like this despair card, let it go. It ain't from God. God don't send nothing confusing. God don't send you no 2 of Pentacles ass shit and have you sitting here fucking crying unless you done something wrong and you need to be taught a lesson. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't picked up. This is for Divine Feminines who are already on this path. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't picking up on that shit. You resisting being a Tatiana. You know what I'm saying? You got blind faith and shit. You know what I'm saying? Going back over the relationships that you've been in. You moved on from Divine Masculine. So I know this shit is coming. That's why it's saying be aware of being trapped up in thinking about when and where and all that shit, because it's coming. Focus on the path that you on, Divine Feminine. You'll get it. Expectation. Yeah, what's coming down on that 10 of Cups. Boom. Like I said, you gonna get it, G. This shit yours. You know what I'm saying? So this is love, right? Let's say this is love right here. This expectation card. This is the person who is like they have wisdom and knowledge. When it talks about her in the Bible, it refers to her as a she. She stands in the streets, right? And tries to tell people to come to her now while they still have time. Wisdom and knowledge do, right? Same thing with love. I feel like love is a she, right? So she waits on love for herself. But in the meantime, like she's supposed to be loving others. You know what I mean? There will be a love that matches her, a masculine love. You know what I mean? There's a feminine and a masculine, but it's got to be somebody on her level. And he ain't going to be fucking just walking up to her door, because best believe his job is to love other motherfuckers too. He feeling alone too. We just saw that shit. So if it is your Divine Masculine, he feel alone too. We just saw that shit on how he feel with his dearest Delilah's note. So you can't sit around here and wait for that shit. So don't be tempted by it. You don't need love. You are love, boo. That's your name. Shit. 1 on the 9 of Cups. Concern. This is what you need to be aware of. Yeah, just like I'm telling you. See them rays coming through the window? I'm starting to really, really love this card and shit. This manifestation and shit, right? To me it is, but it's like you can't keep manifesting this shit for yourself. It's like almost like, so this is what you need to be aware of. Manifesting shit for self, right? Not for like divine purpose and shit. To help. I know maybe y'all don't want to, I don't know. I ain't gonna say y'all don't want to help people, but I feel like y'all, it's not that y'all don't want to help people, but I feel like it's like y'all thinking too deep about it and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't saying y'all gotta be out there and shit cleaning up trash and shit. None of that shit. I don't know what the fuck y'all need to do. It's just whatever your talent is. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that speaks and like spreads a great message. So shit, I don't know if you express it in your art, in your pictures or whatever, but it's gotta benefit other people is what I'm saying. It can't just benefit you. Divine Feminine, 9 of Cups. This is what you need to be aware of. Don't be using all your superpowers for yourself and shit. Like you the invisible man and be like, all right, I'm just going to walk into this bank vault. Shit, I'm invisible. I could really steal all this motherfucking money, right? Invisible. Get out, go home and shit. But then when you get home and shit, you start spending all the shit. Like you didn't drop none of it off to the orphanage. You know what I'm saying? You didn't build a homeless shelter. You know what I'm saying? You didn't throw a big Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? Nothing and shit. You kept all that shit for yourself. So you need to be aware of that shit, is what I'm telling you, for the next 7 days, right? Watch what you're doing with them blessings. Are you using them to bless other people as well? You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, Divine Feminine, I'm scared as fuck to not share with another motherfucker. I'm just saying, as good as like shit's going, you know what I'm saying, in my life, and I'm sure in a lot of y'all's life, you know what I'm saying? Like to not give back or do something for other people is like walking on a fucking dangerous fucking, you know what I'm saying? That's a dangerous path. Only reason why I say that shit is because divine, to call yourself Divine Feminine, it's regardless. You're carrying a title that's under God because he is the high, the most high, the divine. So to call yourself a divine would mean that you would have to have some of his traits, right? So to not be out there helping and blessing others and shit and just using that shit for yourself, G, that's a fucking dangerous ass road to be down. I would not advise that shit. So what you need to be aware of, focusing on yourself too much on when you're going to get love and when shit's coming to you. That's a dangerous thing to be a divine and keep focusing on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a pretender. Because he sees all things, Divine Feminine. And he knows your heart better than anybody else. I could read these cards, but God knows your heart when you fucking log off of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Muddy Waters face. Yeah, this is what you need to be aware of. Waiting on this shit. You know what I'm saying? This came out with this 2 of Cups and shit. Seeing other motherfuckers out and shit. Getting triggered is what I'm picking up on. This is getting triggered. Like you out, you know what I'm saying? It's like you going to like, I don't know, I live in California and shit, but let's just say I go to like 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica and everybody all hugged up and shit. And I'm like, well, when is mine coming? Well, what's going on? Like, I don't want to be here. This stupid. Why we come here? This place for married people. You know what I'm saying? Just complaining and shit. Be aware of that shit. They life ain't your life and your life ain't they life, Divine Feminine. It ain't never gonna be. You know what I'm saying? You can't even compare yourself to other people because you are a light being. You know what I'm saying? So how the fuck can you compare yourself to them anyway? You know what I'm saying? You fucking sitting here fucking mesmerized over 2 karmics in a relationship. Basically, you don't know shit about them motherfucking people. When they get in the car and he drop her off, he probably go home and go do some whole other fuck shit. You don't even know. So it's like, don't believe everything you read, big baby. Basically, don't. This is what you need to be aware of. Don't get focused on that shit that you see outside and shit. Your life ain't they life. You a divine being. You know what I'm saying? That shit totally different. Them rules don't apply to you, G. So you can't focus on it. You can't keep trying to manifest shit for yourself all the time. It's all right to manifest things for yourself, yes. You know what I'm saying? But you're supposed to be manifesting things for yourself to make you a better person in order to help other people and shit. To keep spreading your light and shit. Not to just keep manifesting shit for yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to have some perks and shit, but damn. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker look hella selfish on this card. 9 of Cups. But this is what you need to be aware of. I ain't saying you're doing this shit, Divine Feminine. But this is what you need to be aware of for the next 7 days. Yeah. Joan Baez came out with this concern card in this 9 of Cups. Mesmerized by shit. You know what I mean? Like just for me. Like, well, if I have these powers, it's almost like, you know what I'm saying? Like you choosing to go to the bad side and shit. Like, well, if I have these powers, then why can't I bring him to me and shit? This is starting to feel real black magic-y to me, a little bit, Divine Feminine. So be aware of that shit for y'all that's doing that shit. Because best believe that shit will come back to you. You know what I'm saying? That shit'll come back to you. You'll get him. Yeah, you'll get him all right, but he came back with like some uncurable disease and you got him and some other shit all right. That's how that black magic shit work. Oh, you got that motherfucker for life too. You You know what I'm saying? As long as y'all live with the shit, it be shit like that. Be careful what you be doing with that shit. I'm telling you. Fuck that. Nope, 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 nope. Or just wanting things just for yourself, period. You know what I'm saying? Using your power is not for good. Be careful of that for the next 7 days. One on this despair card and this Two of Pentacles. Yeah, Hank Williams face and shit. Anything that's fucking if anybody got you questioning them like they have the Hank Williams face, like you know something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker look like he up to no good. Same shit. That's what you're going to be tempted with. Two of Pentacles. You're going to be wondering about a motherfucker. I feel like it's going to be in regards to love, which lets me know people going to approach you and you're going to be meeting people and you're going to be like, is this possibly them? Could this be this person? Like, fuck wondering about that shit. Why can't you just go out and eat the fucking carbonara, spaghetti carbonara and fucking garlic bread and enjoy the fucking time? Like, why you gotta think so deep into it is what I'm saying, Divine Feminine. Be aware of that shit. That ain't that motherfucker. I guarantee this next person that you probably date probably ain't gonna be that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, that you just casually go out with. I'm not saying y'all can't make it happen, but I'm saying a casual motherfucker that you just meet and shit, like, don't think that deep into it. God ain't gonna just, you'll know. You know what I'm saying? How you got discernment sometimes and not discernment all the time. If that's the case, then that means you are making a conscious effort not to use it. Because you can meet a motherfucker and be like, I mean, he cool, but I can tell this ain't the one. I'll still kick it though. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. But to be thinking, well, could this be the one? You already know, Divine Feminine. That's because you feel alone. You know what I'm saying? So now you questioning anybody. Like, well, could this be the motherfucker? You already know who the one is, Divine Feminine, if you still want that motherfucker. Or you could say, I know who the one is, but he ain't the one for me right now and shit. So until that happens, I'll look for somebody who's right for me. You know what I'm saying? And you still know that discernment gets passed on. You don't only have it with Divine Masculine is what I'm saying. You have it with every single person on this planet. Remember, that was where you were going. You could read every single motherfucker and use every situation to your advantage at this point, right? So just because you ain't into a motherfucker or just because you meet somebody and they treat you well don't mean that that's the one, Divine Feminine. Be aware of that shit. That's what you need to be aware of for the next 7 days. You know what I'm saying? Don't get caught up in motherfuckers giving you too much attention. You know what I'm saying? It don't add up to nothing because you still end up leaving like this. Despair card. Outcome for the next 7 days. King of Swords. That's what I'm saying. Use that. There you go, baby. Which lets me know you made it through the fucking path. Remember I said, you got to start out as the Page of Swords and shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got time to be waiting for a motherfucker to grow up. Motherfucker, we got to leave, right? Chop, chop, motherfuckers, right? Boom. This the outcome, though, for the next 7 days. You grew up in 7 days. Of course, I don't mean literally and shit, but I mean shit you were wearing shit. You passed the test. I feel like it's like an obstacle course, Divine Feminine. I really feel like this is a test. I don't even feel like this the real deal right now. I feel like God is watching y'all. You know what I'm saying? Not to scare anybody, but I feel like, or the universe or whatever you believe in is testing you, your authenticity. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's put her to the test. If she make it, or Divine Feminine period makes it to the end where this light shines on this pathway, she'll come out as a fucking King of Swords by the end of the 7 days, right? Boom. And you did that shit. You did that shit. That's the outcome. You weren't tempted. Like I said, shit was going to pop out the woods. Remember? That's all these motherfucking cups. 2 of cups, 10 of cups, 9 of cups. All the motherfucking cups and shit trying to distract you and shit because you feel alone. You think you can take a partner down this path with you. No, motherfucker, this is a test. You know what I'm saying? You get caught cheating on this test, Divine Feminine, they will tear that SAT up, right? And tell your ass to get the fuck on, right? You won't be able to take them SATs and shit. You can't be cheating. But you passed. Outcome. Boom. Knight of Wands came out with this King of Swords. You came to a conclusion real quick. Just like in Stand By Me. Remember? They thought they was excited to go see the dead body till they got there. And then the little kid was realizing like they was fighting over a dead body. Like this is somebody's fucking son who passed away. But it didn't dawn on him until he remembered his brother had passed away. Remember, he lost his brother. I can't remember, in like a car accident. It was John Cusack was his brother. Remember? And he was the only one that was rational in the end. It's almost like something clicked, Divine Feminine. Like something came to you. You got some type of epiphany is what I'm picking up on. Yep. 8 of Wands came out with the Knight of Cups. You got some epiphany about love for the next 7 days. Something came to you. It's just like, ha, 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 right? It came to you, Divine Feminine. Huh. 8 of Wands. Like I said, you could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, any motherfucking sign. We already said this shit. 8 of Wands. Yeah, something comes to you, divine feminine. It's probably not going to tell me because it's so fucking many of us and shit that everybody, like I said, your personal relationship with God or whatever you believe in is yours. So it ain't none of my business. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is y'all's conversation. You and God, you and the universe or whoever. And you getting the messages, right? About love and shit. About love. And you getting them like, it's almost like it just came to you. I feel like this is mostly about... Remember how I keep calling you love? Your name is love. That's what I'm going to name this shit. Your name is love, divine feminine. And I feel like that's the message that you get. You are that motherfucker. You searching for yourself. You waiting on yourself. You know what I mean? It's almost like, if you get what I'm saying. Knight of Cups. Yeah. You are love. Look at that shit. Pouring that shit back into your... how you looking for something that you are divine feminine. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like a scientific equation and shit. Like, there is no, like they always say, there's no such thing as darkness, just the absence of light. You know what I'm saying? That's what this shit is to me. You know what I'm saying? That's what you are. There's no such thing as you looking for love when you are that which is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's impossible. It's impossible, divine feminine. Courthouse. That's what I'm saying. Word is bond. It's you. This motherfucker hold 2 contracts, but it's just him by himself and shit. You realize you that motherfucker. Even again for the next 7 days, you realize it. But you realize it quick this time. I don't know if you ran down that pathway like, okay, on the count of 7, we just gonna run and just whatever come out, stab it. You know what I mean? As long as we make it to the end and shit. It's like you ain't taking no penitentiary chances, divine feminine. Fuck that. I'm just gonna learn today, right? You is kind, you is smart, and you is important type shit, right? Smokey Robinson came out with the King of Swords and the Courthouse. I don't know, shit. I'm trying to look. I always hear Lionel Richie. Ever since somebody said that shit, I'm like, well, I don't even know. I don't know why I'm hearing Just My Imagination, because that's not Smokey Robinson. So I don't know why I keep hearing that. So I'm going to roll with it because I roll with what they tell me and shit. But I heard Just My Imagination. Running away with me, right? That's what you figure out. Oh, tell you it was just my imagination, right? Courthouse. Like, you know you smarter than that. You know a whole lot of shit. Like, it's your imagination. Running away with me. Knight of Wands. That's what you realize, divine feminine. That this shit ain't real because you are love. Your name is love. Your name is love, divine feminine. Janis Joplin. You realize it was just your imagination. Thoughts. Janis Joplin. On that shit. Right? Some of y'all smoking that good and shit and thinking too motherfucking hard or having that good ass wine or something. Or some of y'all just some real overthinkers and shit is what I'm picking up on and shit, right? Just thinking about the worst case scenario. What if I'm alone? What if I'm this? What? It's just your imagination, divine feminine. But you realize that shit. You like, ha, ha, ha. You know why? Because your name is love, boo. Because your name is love. You have no choice but to attract the best things in life. Because that's the way love goes. Basically, Jimi Hendrix came out on the Great Fortune and the Knight of Cups and shit. Fucking legend and shit. I am legend. Look, I am legend. That's exactly what I heard and shit. You Will Smith with his fine. Damn, that motherfucker was fine in that movie. Shit. I don't like him all the time, but in that shit, he looked fucking good. And in Bad Boys, he always looked good. But I don't know. But I'm totally getting off subject. But I'm smiling like a motherfucker right now thinking about Will Smith. Anybody know him? Tell him the nun said, hey. Anyway, Jimi Hendrix and shit with the Knight of Cups and the Great Fortune and shit. Yeah, you realize, like, it's you. What do you say? What Lil Wayne say? After me, there will be nothing. I am legend and I'm Will Smith. Now that's how you let the beat build, bitch, right? Then you realize it. Like, you the legend. You the whole, like, crux of this shit, divine feminine, in regards to, like, your world and what you in and your relationships and what you doing. If you look around you and shit, you probably the best shit around you. You are the best shit around you. If you look around, you like one of them motherfuckers, if you touch a dead flower and shit, it just come alive and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you got that glow, basically, divine feminine. Basically. You passed this shit. You in for another test, dude. It's a pop quiz. It's a pop quiz, but your name is love, divine feminine. So you ain't lonely. You just alone. And it's a difference, G. Once you realize I'm just alone, then that's a temporary situation. Lonely is a feeling. Being alone is a situation and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when they put you in detention in school, you were alone. You were isolated, but you wasn't lonely. You knew you was going to get out and fucking hang out with your friends tomorrow and shit. Shit was going to be back on, you know what I'm saying? Back on the next day and shit. That's all this shit is. It's just detention. You know what I'm saying? Because we learning shit. We being disciplined, divine feminine. And that would make you feel alone. Shit, don't nobody want to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure a lot of people got chosen to be divine feminine and divine masculines and failed miserably. You know what I'm saying? They were like, the shit's too fucking hard. That's why when you hear those readers say people can opt out, I believe in that shit. You can. You could be like, this shit too hard. I'm fucking cool. Go find me somebody else. And some of y'all will do that shit and some of y'all won't. It just depends. You know what I'm saying? How bad you want this shit. I want to be a divine feminine, period. Fuck if it's my divine masculine or not. Because I'm only going to attract better shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's all about just doing better, period. Like, I'm kind of past the whole divine masculine phase, to be honest with y'all. Like, I wouldn't even be real with y'all if I, you know what I'm saying, didn't tell y'all that. I'm kind of past that shit, G. I'm trying to figure out how to be like a better motherfucker. Find me my Will Smith or my Nipsey, or mix them two motherfuckers together. Sprinkle a little bit of my divine masculine up in the bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, can we build a dude? You know what I'm saying? Can we mold a dude, God? Like, I'm trying to figure out, is there a way around this shit? Like, shit, can I make a better one? Like, that's the shit we need to be on, divine feminine. Manifestation on some real shit. Not just for ourselves trying to bring divine masculine in, but what's best. You know what I'm saying? What's going to be best for us so we can be best to our best selves to others. You know what I'm saying? Is what I'm saying to you. So, that's been your reading for the next 7 days. All right? Like I said, it may or may not have resonated with every single divine feminine. Give no fucks. Still, thank you for visiting my channel and my Trippin' or Not Tarot. My name is Cockfrost, but you can call me the Ghetto Nun. Please hit like, subscribe, share with your friends. Info for private readings will be below the video. I will talk to you later. Love you. Bye.